found the right place for some wonderful hockey action. On behalf of EA Sports with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, I'm Mike Emrick. We're looking forward to this game between the Montreal Canadiens and the Chicago Blackhawks. Just starting in hockey-crazed Montreal, Quebec. Oh, great cut. Fires. And another glove save. Karam pass to Teravainen. Good quick poke check there. Possession taken over by Pacioretty. And he motors on between the blue lines. Slides it to the point to Teravainen. Two sticks together, they cancel. Shoots. Outstanding glove save. And
one word of advice, when you're pushing and shoving like that, you better be ready to drop the gloves.
Good job tying the man. Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Back near the blue line to Seabrook. Right near the goal stripe to Kane. Montreal's in their own end, hopefully shifting from defense to offense here. Could this be icing? And it will be, based on the defense arriving first.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go with the puck. Guys, this is an excellent shot, but the goaltender makes an excellent pad save.
Quick work on the faceoff. Blocked. The Canadiens carrying it in their own end. And the puck corralled in the defensive zone by Eller. Still has control through the neutral zone. Possession seized by Eller. And another strong save. Back in his defensive end to get it. The Blackhawks are starting back in the defensive zone. Driven up the wing by Shaw. And gathered in by Bickle. Knocked right off the stick. Right up the side. Decides to go back into his own end to get something started. Can he generate something from there? That's turned aside.
Condon's ability to read the play was pretty good there as he got across to make the stop on that odd man rush.
A little under 8 minutes off the clock. No goals to report yet. They win the draw. Save!
Boy, he really had to battle through to see that screenshot.
Hanging on to it up the wing. Shoots one. Good save there. The Blackhawks starting back in their own end. Good defensive play, hand to eye and center ice. Takes it on the wing. A shot, save, and he holds on. Corey Crawford is probably the living example of a guy who worked years to become an overnight sensation. He won a Stanley Cup at age 28, but at 26, he had only appeared in about 400 minutes of NHL action.
A lot of people didn't realize that Corey Crawford was relatively a young goaltender to NHL standards when he did win that Stanley Cup, is the #1 goaltender for the Hawks.
And the puck taken over by Markov. Making progress in the defensive zone. And at an angle to Pacioretty. And it's turned aside. Gathered in by Plekanec. Went to the backhand. Now the puck rounded up by Hjalmarsson. Picked up by Duncan Keith. Moving it to Teravainen. Shooting! Outstanding save with a glove. A cover, and play is stopped.
The Canadiens are getting great goaltending. Here's another great glove save. This should really spark the team.
Good clean win on the draw. Got it all.
Oh, he thought he had him on the glove side.
Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter. Got his glove on it. Through the corner. Elevates a pass to Seabrook. Heads in front. Drives to the middle. Great work with the pad. Montreal's got it and moving it through the neutral zone. Drill. Save. He's got a chance. Great opportunity, but the pass didn't connect. Skating with it now through center ice. Speeds right on goal. Terrific pad save. Nicely kicked free by Anisimov. Kicked out of the scrum. Looking to Carr. Cut through the neutral zone. It's an odd man rush. It's a 3-on-2. Terrific glove save. And a whistle.
Canadians need to acknowledge their goaltender after one of the better saves you will ever see. Somebody get this guy a pass de Vajol.
The Hawks win it. The Canadians in possession as they travel in their own end. Nice poke check by Desjardins.
It's my first versus game.
Shook right through.
As you can see from that horrible pass.
Jab deeper.
Still getting used to this game.
Nicely patted away. Gathered in by PK Subban. The Canadians waiting back in their own end. Inside the final minute. Those cursed goals in the final minute. Will we see one here? Keeps it going through center. Shot. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
The Canadians ready in attack back in the defensive zones. And that's one. First period has been played. Nothing on the scoreboard has changed. Still a pair of zeros. A look at the shots on goal. They're pretty overwhelming. A gaudy 14 for Chicago and 6 for the Canadians. The Canadians are being held in this game by their goaltender. It would be decisively against them without him. Here's an example of his work as we go to break. We have 20 minutes down. We have lots of time still to go. What are your thoughts so far, Edson?
Doc, I know we have no score here, but I thought the period was pretty easy for both goaltenders. So what do the players have to do? Shoot for the middle of the net, maybe look for a second or third chance opportunity. Then they might get a puck up on the board.
Marvelous save. No time on that one.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
And the puck taken hold of by Jonathan Toews. Moving along through the neutral zone. Fantastic shutdown. Chicago's in their own end, setting things up. Puck is thrown to Hossa. Jabbed away by Markov. Lets it fly. The Canadians lug that along in the defensive zone. Oh, did he ever get mashed?
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
And the possession taken by Keith. Still on the move out of their own end. Laid on to Hossa. The Canadians lug the puck in the defensive zone. Through center ice, pressing on with it. Propelled to Weiss. Terrific save with a pad. Possession seized by Marian Hossa. Chicago's carrying on in the defensive zone. Still has control in neutral ice. Poke checked away by Petrie. Picks it up in his own end. Two sticks together, it goes to the offense. Little pass that can start some progress ahead. Goes right past. Just a good rub out there. Napped by Eller. Steered up the middle to Weiss. Hammered. Oh, a close call there. And the possession taken up by Eller. Blocked. Collected now. On to Garbutt. Gets around him here. Terrific challenge. Outstanding save.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
And now it's directed to Fleischmann. Offside stops the clock.
Well, the shooter's pretty disappointed, guys. He delivered that puck quickly. It was accurate, yet the goaltender was just better than him on the wrist shot.
Just past the halfway mark of the second period. Both teams are still looking for their first strike. The Blackhawks win the draw. What's next? Good jab of the puck. The Hawks lug that along in their own end. Carried through center ice. Turned right away with the poke check by Yemela. Roosevelt tripped up. That should be a penalty. The Canadians suffer a tripping call.
No, this is a tough call. He was trying to play the puck, but he tripped up the attacking player.
The Blackhawks get their first power play opportunity of this contest. Let's see if they can make good on it. Chicago's got it. Oh, accidentally blocked. Used the stick well, didn't he? That one by Pacioretty. To Taves. Oh, what a move to get by. The Canadians control the play in the defensive zone. Good use of the stick. Broke that pass up. Still on the move through center. That one comes right on his stick. Not very long, but good. He heads right for the net. Outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Pointed to Seabrook. Montreal's organizing back in the defensive zone. That one's flopped in. They'll try to dump and chase and go get it. The Canadians have killed it off. Good deke, and he gets by. Poke checked away by P.K. Subban. Hammered. Big sweeping save. And he'll hold on.
Montreal's defense hasn't been perfect. They've given up some quality chances. But when you got a goalie behind you with a glove like that, he can bail you out at the perfect time.
Chicago's quick on the draw. Montreal setting things up through the neutral zone. Dumped in. Looks ahead to start something. The Canadians in their own end setting things up. Moving it now up the wing. Oh, that's good. Drives to the net. Punched away. Rister.
Come on.
Passing one off now to Carr. Odd man rush 2-on-1. Chicago's controlling play now in the defensive zone. Kruger's got this one between the blue lines.
Oh my God.
He won't avoid something for doing that.
First fight ever in this game.
A shot. Oh,
right now.
I don't know.
What is he thinking? That's certainly going to draw a crowd.
Not getting my ass kicked.
Oh, down he goes on the 10-point must system. It's an easy call.
Sometimes you bite off more than you can chew. That one ended just how you thought it would.
Well, these guys will have 5 minutes to get back dressed and get ready to go again at some point.
Alright, first fight was a victory. Let's get some goals.
They win the draw and will now set up an attack. And the puck is scooped up by Hjalmarsson. Takes that pass that was just slipped ahead to him. Back in his defensive end to get it. The Canadians hopefully shifting from defense to offense in their own end. Lets it go. High.
Well, it's never a bad play to get the puck to net. This puck comes from a long way out and misses the top of the net.
Held up against the boards. Chicago's in control of the puck in the defensive zone. Picks it up in his own end. Pass attempt to Kane. 2 periods have been played. They've worked pretty hard at it, and they get a well-deserved rest. Third period coming up shortly. A look at the shots on goal through 2. 19 for Chicago and 8 for the Canadians. The Canadians are getting a tremendous performance in goal tonight, even though offensively they haven't been strong. He's kept them in here, and here's one example. We'll return after these words. It has
turned
been
it
superb,
around. I
but
don't want to
no
be going
goals have
down.
been scored. The Hawks continue on at center. It's a 3-on-2 as they move in. And
Played
a save.
down since like NHL 06.
Chip to Byron.
So he's
Slid
going
to Placanis.
towards the top of the
Up the
screen
wing,
since
moving along. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Chicago's in their own end and in control of the puck. Enormous hit.
Better get your head up. That's a solid hit that he had to take there.
Wonderful save.
Look at the reaction of the shooter. He cannot believe it.
Pitching it to Byron. Headed right under the shadow of the scoreboard. The Blackhawks controlling play now in their own end. Looks ahead to start something. All a part of generating an offense. Little pass off from the goal. And snapped up by Hjalmarsson. In their own end, still have control. Possession once again by Taves. Look at this! Off his path. The Canadians in their own end ready in attack. Snapping a pass to Weiss. A shot, and that one turned aside. Gathered in by Eller. Puck collected by Seabrook.
Fuck. I screwed this up.
Back in his defensive end together. Good intercept. Can he generate something? Chicago's in possession as they travel in their own end. Picks it up in his own end. What a move! Oh, and it's off the mark.
My dad once told me, Doc, if you don't hit the net, you can't score.
The Canadians control the play at center. Speared along by Desjardins. It's dumped in. Scooped up by Duncan Keith. Head up as he carries it in the defensive zone. Directing that one to Desjardins. Scooped up by Petrie. Trying to go to Fleischmann. Laid on to Desharnais. That's a good solid hit. He'll feel that one.
Ugh.
Big hit. Possession gone. The Blackhawks through the neutral zone move it along. Brought on, and the forwards can change on this dump in. Puck fired.
Okay, what did I do now?
Decision made. Defenders first. Icing.
You can't ask much more from your goaltender than this. That's an excellent wrist shot that he's able to deny.
A little under 8 minutes to go in the third period. Nothing on the scoreboard has changed. Still a pair of zeros. Wrist shot. Save. He's got it frozen. Not easy.
Condon's athleticism was tested on that wrist shot. That was an excellent scoring chance.
Chicago's got another win.
There, finally.
Thought the goalies were going to be perfect. They were till now.
When you're an offensive player and you have that much time, you're allowed to take that big, heavy slap shot. Fortunately for the offensive team, they're rewarded with a big goal.
Condon's quick reactions, Edzo, aren't enough. That's a beautiful shot up over his shoulders into the top of the net.
Chicago stayed with this all along, and finally they get the reward of the game's first goal. Now the drama starts. Let's go, Rister. Save! And he freezes for the whistle.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
Chicago's got that face-off win. Scorches one. Terrific open ice hit. The defense can rest.
Anytime you get hit in the open ice like that, that is a joy.
Chicago's organizing things back in the defensive zone. Cuts between the blue lines. That one fired down. The defense will win the race, and icing is called. Chicago's got a face-off win. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off. Great glove save.
What a glove save. He showed him the glove and he took it away.
Chicago's in their own end and has possession. Into the attacking end. Looks ahead to start something. He scores! What an important goal in the game. They've got a 2-goal lead.
I found the camera angle I like.
Scuderi's quick move bought him some time, great patience, and he scores on the forehand.
And so he thought he had it snuffed out, but the shooter was able to get the puck around his foot and deposit it in the cage.
I just don't want to watch any of his goals.
Solid win at center ice. Now what? That play is offside, and so back to center ice for the faceoff. Just over 3 minutes remaining here in the third. The Blackhawks just widened their lead. It's now 2. Chicago's got that neutral zone faceoff. Good work. Stepped on past. Shot. Score!
Oh.
That's 3 unanswered goals.
Okay.
Kane's decision was pretty easy. This low in a slot, just snap it home.
Edzo, the goaltender's too quick to rely on his technique. He drops down quickly. That opens up the top of the net, and too much room there for a shooter of this quality.
Chicago's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. The Hawks looking to head man up the wing. He can start some danger here. Possession established on the pickup by Plekanec. And the loose puck regathered by Patrick Kane. On through the corner. Terrific save. Terrific opportunity.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
No room for a pass. We are in the last minute. It's it back. 48 to go. 3-on-1. You can just spell a goal. Got a piece of it with the glove. Good job with the stick. Pitching this one to Kruger. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. Whistle blown, play stopped. Referee will hand out a penalty. Beaulieu is going to the box. It's a tripping minor.
I'm going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet.
The Blackhawks win the draw. Out in the slot. Great opportunity, but the pass didn't connect. Pass to the slot. Waffle boarded. Oh, here's a wrister. Wow, what a glove save.
Oh, if you're a shooter, you don't want to see the goaltender flash his glove like that.
That's such a quick shot. He's able to get his glove on it, though. The shooter is just shaking his head. He can't believe it didn't go in.
The Hawks win that faceoff. Great save, point blank.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
Right into the slot. Oh, and what a great job of getting it out. Game over. Chicago's coaching staff smiles tonight because they have a huge win.
In order to get that many shots on goal, you got to be able to pass the...
Sweet. First one.